I took a note for one thing that I forgot to mention earlier, and I'm going to explain what was that about. So when we did the RBD cluster, we changed the name of pieces. So these guys, for example, now have one name attribute. And the way Bullet figures out how to generate the collision geometry is using that name attribute. So now instead of providing it name per piece, we're providing it one name for all of these guys. So the collision geometry is going to try and wrap these guys into a single convex hull, which, let's say this object is one name, and then we have another object for these guys. Okay, we're gonna get collision between the convex hulls. So if I dive inside and go under wood, I'm gonna turn one thing off and show you what I mean. So if I show guide geometry, we're gonna see a lot of overlapping geometry. And that's because the name attribute is, you can see here is generating blocks, bigger chunks for group geometry. And to tell Bullet that we don't want this behavior, we want it to still treat each object as individual piece and generate a collision geometry for that, and then deal with a name later as and animate the object as one piece. And to do that, we need to turn on create convex hull per set of connected primitives. And once we do that, the collision geometry is going to be accurate now. So that's very, very important whenever you play or change the name attribute to group certain things. It's very important to have that attribute on, and I've had it on since the beginning. I think since video 11 when I did a test and it was exploding because of that. I made the change and I forgot to mention it at that stage. So yeah, that's the note. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.